In fact,
Aspetta, Ina mannaggia. So she cooked the spaghetti and left it in a colander?
I've got 8 cloves of garlic. I know it sounds like
8 cloves of garlic? I really love and enjoy watching Ina Garten cooking. She's a really beautiful person and enjoyable to watch. But, okay, her recipes, no Ina. Ina is wonderful, so let's leave Ina alone. But her recipes, her food, sometimes is a bit questionable. If you've seen my reaction video to Ina arrabbiata sauce, you will see that she uses 24 cloves of garlic. And that's not how you make arrabbiata. So, again, nothing to do with Ina, but the cooking. Now, she's gonna make spaghetti aglio olio, so I'm expecting Ina to use a lot of garlic, but not 24 cloves. Let's see. The video has 300,000 views on Food Network, which is a good number.
pasta with garlic and olive oil. It's got to be one of the fastest meals you can make. It's pasta with garlic and olive oil and lots of Parmesan cheese.
She's just beautiful to watch, you know, so relaxing, so peaceful, you know, it makes you feel good, right? Everything she said is correct. The only thing I would talk about is the Parmesan cheese that you put. She said lots of Parmesan cheese. Well, originally spaghetti aglio olio is a poor man food, right? So you don't really put cheese on it, okay? Because it was a poor dish and still enjoyed today as a poor dish. Yes, you can use cheese like pecorino or Parmigiano Reggiano, but not a lot, because then otherwise you turn it into maybe I don't know, a kind of cacio e pepe aglio olio, you know what I mean? So let's see where this is going.
In fact, a lot of chefs call it midnight spaghetti because they make it at midnight. So the first thing you need is lots of garlic.
Aspetta, Ina mannaggia. So she cooked the spaghetti and left it in a colander? No, okay, to forget Ina is not cooking this. It can't be, because Ina is wonderful. Ina, I love you. Please, if I come to America, invite me to one of your shows. I really want to be next to you. I promise I won't speak. I just want to be next to you. It will be one of my dreams. Okay, guys, when you make pasta, please cook pasta after the sauce is ready. Make the sauce and then let it rest on the side. You need to make sure your sauce is ready, because the pasta needs to be cooked, and when it's al dente, when it's ready, you take it out of the water and go straight into the sauce. Do not make that mistake, please. And that's a big mistake she made, because the pasta now is going to dry in the colander, and if it dries, you lose all the benefits. You lose everything from the pasta, and it's going to become sticky and maybe mushy. You can't sit in there for too long. It takes at least 5 minutes to make the sauce for spaghetti aglio olio.
I've got 8 cloves of garlic. I know it sounds like
8 cloves of garlic? I mean, how many people are you making this for? Let's say you're making this for 2 people. I will normally use three garlic cloves. I say 1.5 per person. You want to use 2 per person? Great, okay, do 4 for 2 people. But you're telling me that you're making spaghetti aglio olio for 4 people. Okay, so you're using half a kilo pasta, I'm assuming?
I know it sounds like a lot for a pound of pasta, but it's really worth it.
1 pound of pasta is almost a full packet of pasta. It's like 450 grams. 8 cloves of garlic sounds a bit too much, but it could be okay, all right? I probably would have used 5 cloves, no more, for this amount of pasta you're using, but let's see how we go.
Garlic cooks actually in the olive oil. It actually gets a little bit sweet. So I'm just going to slice them. The proper name of this is what Italians call spaghetti aglio e olio. And I'm sure my Italian accent's just terrible, but that...
No, you know, it's wonderful. You did a very good job. I like how you pronounce it. Now, this technique she's using of slicing it is used by many, many Italians and people from around the world, which is fine. There's nothing wrong. I personally prefer to crush, okay, or to even grate the garlic. Why? Because it releases more flavors, and when you cook it in the oil and mix it with the pasta, the garlic kind of disappear. It makes love with the pasta very well, and then when you have the forchettata, the fork of pasta, you do have the garlic on the pasta, the flavors. Now, when you do slices like this, it's kind of a different experience. Still enjoyable, still okay, but to me, you're missing out because you have these chunks of garlics, which are enjoyable too, but you don't have the garlic in every fork of spaghetti, if you know what I mean. Try to make the spaghetti aglio olio the way I do. You can watch my video where I crush the garlic And I can guarantee you, you're not gonna go back to slicing. But again, you have to try first.
It actually means spaghetti with olive oil and garlic.
Did she say spaghetti? No, it's not spaghetti. What?
It actually means spaghetti with olive.
What's spaghetti? Okay.
It sounds much more exotic though.
Spaghetti with garlic, yeah, sounds like it.
So, third of a cup of olive oil. It's actually quite a bit because the garlic's going to sort of simmer in it.
See, that's good. You have to put extra virgin olive oil, a lot of extra virgin olive oil. To me, that's not okay for 8 cloves of garlic, okay? Because 8 cloves of garlic, it means you're cooking for a lot of people, so you need more oil. The oil needs to be a lot, okay? So the ingredients here are extra virgin olive oil and the garlic, parsley, and the pasta. You have to spend the money on extra virgin olive oil, okay? If you go to Aldi or you go to wholesale or you go to the most expensive shop, extra virgin olive oil is the kind of the sauce here, right? So use a lot more. This is not enough. More than simmer, the ingredients need to swim in the extra virgin olive oil. Then the spaghetti will absorb as much oil as possible.
8 cloves of garlic, thinly sliced, right into the oil. Okay, that's just going to cook for about 2 minutes. Just until it starts to color but not brown.
That's a very important detail. You don't want to burn them, so don't brown them, but you have to keep an eye. My recommendation is before the oil gets too hot, add, in this case, 2 tablespoons of water. 1 should be enough, but 2 is safe. That way the water will prevent the garlic to burn.
I like a little heat in this, so I'm going to put about a half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes in. You can make it as hot or not hot as you like.
If you think about the original recipes, they always have pepperoncino, the flakes in it, okay? It's completely up to you. I would say, yes, it's great to add it now for flavors, but if someone in your family or friends don't like, the chili flakes, maybe you can add it later on. So just ask your guests if they like it or not before you add in the mix, in the sauce.
So this is the curious thing about this recipe is I'm going to add 1.5 cups of pasta water. While the pasta was boiling, I actually reserved some of the pasta water. So it's hot and it's got a little bit of that starch in it. And what it's going to do is really moisten and thicken this pasta.
I think she used way too much pasta. I'm sorry guys, but if you look at this, it's way too much pasta. If you're telling me that you're going to cook the pasta in the pan, then I understand your method, then I can understand that, okay? I can understand, okay, that's what she's doing, so she needs a lot of water. But let's not talk about cooking pasta in the saucepan like that, because that's a level 99 that you probably don't want to know, okay? She already cooked the pasta, so the pasta is gonna go in there. It doesn't have enough time to absorb all this water. And to me, you also destroyed the sauce, because you're adding all that water. What are you doing? I mean, you're having water with garlic, oil, pasta. You understand? Like you need half a cup, maybe half a cup of water would have been enough, but that's a lot.
Teaspoon of salt. You can always add more salt later. And this is going to cook away for about 5 minutes, and the garlic is going to get really tender.
Okay, so you already spent about a few minutes doing this, now 5 more minutes. In the meantime, the pasta, it's completely dying on the side. You understand?
I need about 1/2 cup of fresh parsley. Got the pasta.
I really want to see how the pasta looks like.
Add it to the sauce, right into the pan. And all this pasta is going to absorb the garlic and the olive oil.
Yeah, but it needs time. The pasta needs time to absorb, okay? How long are you going to really cook it for? You're going to kill this pasta. You're going to overcook it, my friend.
Just let it cook together, just for a few minutes.
A few more minutes, wow.
So this is just 1 pound of pasta, spaghetti. I cooked it according to the package, which is about 12 minutes for this kind of pasta.
So that means it was a good pasta. 12 minutes means it's a good brand of spaghetti. Maybe that's why it's holding it still the shape. If you use a cheap one, there's no way it looks like this, okay? But you should have cooked it for, let's say, 7 minutes. And then the 5 minutes extra you want to do, you finish it in there. So if you have cooked the spaghetti first for 7 minutes, then let it rest in the colander, and then you put it in this pan and cook it for 5 more minutes, then I would say, yeah, that's a good method. But that's too complicated. Let's not go into this, okay? That's a separate video. But it could have been done that way, okay? But now 12 minutes, you cook the pasta for 12 minutes, then you let it rest for about 10 minutes, and then you cook it for 5 more minutes. It's a no-no.
Good parsley. and a cup of Parmesan cheese. I mean, that's got to be good.
Yes, but the Parmesan cheese, the pan is still on, the fire is still on. You don't put the cheese when the pan is on, the fire is on, because it will create a stringy cheese. No, you don't put the cheese on in one like a mountain. You need to spread the cheese when you put cheese on pasta. Spread it. Don't create a mountain, please.
You just toss it all together, and that's what's known as midnight spaghetti, pasta with garlic and olive oil.
Can you see it's not emulsified very well? There's no oil enough. There's no sauce there, guys. And I think she used way too much pasta for the little oil. Should have been a lot more oil. Should have been a lot. I'm not talking about 10 tablespoons, more, like a lot. You know, almost half should have been a lot more oil. Please go and watch my video to make spaghetti aglio olio. I've actually got 2 videos. I can explain to you very well how to do it.
It smells so amazing. What a great dinner this is.
Can you see there's not enough oil?
A little bit of parsley, a little Parmesan. Oh my God, I can't wait to taste this.
Probably the pasta is way overcooked.
The garlic smells amazing. And I mean, how easy was this?
Easy, very easy dish, okay? Very easy dish. I'm sure it will do the job. You're hungry, make this the way it is. After 25 minutes of the pasta sitting there, I'm sure it's still okay, okay? But you're not maximizing the flavors, okay? Simple ingredients, few ingredients, try to maximize the flavors. And I'm talking about maximize the taste and texture of pasta. Maximize the flavors of the garlic, so crush it. Maximize the flavors of oil, use lots of oil. The pasta needs to swim in the oil. The pasta water plays an important role, but not too much. Half a cup, I would say. The parsley plays an important role. Yes, the chili flakes plays an important role. Everything plays an important role. But balance, moderation, and follow the method, the right method. I'm sorry to say this, but Ina didn't pass the test. Spaghetti aglio olio is one of the most beautiful, easy, quick, really simple dishes, recipes on the planet, and it's very hard to make mistakes like that. Ina is not the only one. There's other people who make mistakes on every day, making spaghetti aglio olio the wrong way. Yes, you can still enjoy it that way, but you're really not maximizing the flavors and the experience. So what I'm trying to do here is to help you to maximize the culinary experience, to have the best experience that you can. Okay, please, I really recommend you to go and watch my video now. You can make spaghetti aglio olio in less than 10 minutes. Tonight, right now, you can go and make it right now, because I'm sure you have spaghetti in the pantry, you have some garlic in your fridge, you have some olive oil, maybe some chili flakes, maybe parsley. Even if you don't have parsley, it's fine. If you do, better. Come on, make a simple dish, very simple, easy way. Guys, I hope this told you something. Please, nothing to do with Ina. Ina is wonderful. Do not say nothing to Ina. And I'm not talking about Ina. But Ina today, unfortunately, didn't do the spaghetti aglio olio very well. And because she's on national TV, she cannot be on national TV and teach you this. Okay, you can do this at home. Great, you're in your house. Who cares? But if you have a name and you're on national TV, I expect more. Okay, so I'm trying to let you understand that yes, you can do whatever you want in your kitchen, but when you're sharing and teaching the world, then the pressure is on, okay? And you need to be a little bit more careful when you share the recipe. And this recipe didn't pass my test. So please let me know if you're gonna make my recipe. Let me know what you think, and let me know, what's your Ina Garten favorite recipe? She is wonderful, and she's one of my favorite cooks, chefs to watch on TV. Who's your favorite celebrity chef to watch? Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next reaction video or video recipe. E ora si mangia. Spaghetti aglio olio done the right way.